It's running. So yeah, Nathan, first thing, perhaps you can introduce very short yourself.
Okay.
You're from?
My name is Nathan Notah. I am Navajo Indian from the Navajo Nation in Tallahatchie, New Mexico. I currently live in Billings, Montana. I work for the Intertribal Agriculture Council, and that's where our national headquarters is located.
Oh yeah, fine. So, to assume the impressions of this press mission last week, I want to ask you some questions. Would you say that the American Indian people are, in general, a rather wealthy group of people in the USA and who manages well their community and their business affairs? And from my opinion, they set up a lot of well-doing businesses. Can you confirm that?
I would say that as far as well off, as far as being rich, that's kind of pushing the envelope. But I think they do very well, you know, considering the circumstances, considering that they've been what they've been subjected to for hundreds of years. They've learned the new business methods. They have younger people in colleges, a lot of younger people that have come out of colleges. So they've learned how to exist in this day and age. And they have embarked on numerous business ventures. Some of them, a lot of them are agriculture, like we saw, and a lot of them are some of the newer kinds of technologies. Like we saw one tribe, I guess it would be the Umpqua. They have communications companies.
Yeah.
They have marketing companies. Yeah. So they have both agriculture and technologies. I think they still have a long way to go, and they're still building and they're still striving. They're doing the best that they can. As you know, each individual tribe is an individual tribe. They have some autonomy and so forth, and I think that through the coming years they will become more and more adaptable, and I think they will be able to fully succeed in what America calls, the dream.
Yeah,
and Indian people in this day and age, because of what they've been subjected to, television, just dealing with people, they have those same dreams now, like I think everybody else in the world.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about all of this is we do have freedom. So we have freedom to express our ways. We have freedom to be who we want to be, and that allows us to exist. I think still continue to exist in today's world.
Yeah, fine, thank you. So the second one would be, we have learned a lot of that the most Indian tribes do their fishery and agriculture well, as you said now, in a traditional and very natural way, according to her philosophy. Today, sustainability is becoming greener are the topics of our days. So do you think that organic certified or all natural products can be a future way for some projects of the tribes?
I think it can be a future endeavor for the tribes. Most of the products and most of the production as far as agriculture that Native American do today, most of it, probably more than 85%, is natural. Indian people don't like to change too much in their environment. And they've always known, and they always see other people putting chemicals or things that probably isn't suitable for us and Mother Earth. I think Indian people always, they look at the bigger picture, and they always think about not only their kids, but the kids after that. I think we heard...
What sustainability means.
Right, sustainability.
So, yeah.
And I think we heard a number of the leaders and people that we met talk about Mother Earth, and that we don't own Mother Earth. We don't own pieces of land. Really, the land owns us, and it sustains us. So the thought of natural, I think, is always in the minds of Native Americans. Now, the organic certification, it's hard to convince people to pay, especially someone that isn't Indian. It's hard for them to pay, the $750 or $900 to get certified, for someone to tell them from outside of their land, say, okay, now you're certified, you're natural, the certification. I have talked to numerous tribes, and have tried to talk to them about the advantage of getting the certified status. But like I said, they feel, we are natural. We're not going to hurt Mother Earth. And for someone, like I said, from outside to tell them that they're now certified, they kind of don't like that.
Okay, fine. I understand. That's a new subject.
Yeah.
Not in my mind.
Yeah. So, but for the most part, they do look at sustainability. A lot of Indians, their lands were taken away. They're just now buying them back with what they've learned through technology, through some of the monies that they earn, casinos and the like. And I think as they buy more and more of their land back, they'll become more and more sustainable. But a lot of them actually do always think green.
Yeah.
So, and hopefully that will have an impact on the rest of the communities outside of their reservations.
That will we hope.
We'll see.
Yeah. So, and the last question, what are the challenges, especially for IAC, for the next few years?
I think the challenges are several. First off, number one is, as Indians rebuy back more and more of their land, as they move forward, the challenges are to show them and have USDA, United States Department of Agriculture, show them the new technologies on how to keep the land green and how to become fully sustainable. Because as you know, my generation, a lot of my generation, the young people, have not had huge amounts of land that we're buying back today. And so I think IAC's challenges is to ensure that they understand water quality, air quality, water rights, land conservation issues, to make sure that they know and understand all the new technologies that have developed over the hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Because things are different nowadays. So, and there's a lot to learn, and I think a challenge would be to make sure that people understand all of those, and that they maintain that sustainability and the green way of life that they want to sustain and maintain. A challenge for my program, the American Indian Foods Program in IAC, has been to get Native people to work together a little more. Native people, they're different tribes. They're autonomous. They're individuals, and in some cases, because of that, it is difficult to get them to work together. And there's, in some cases, there's a lot of history behind this. They were might have been enemies, or might have been at war in the years past, and those stories still come down from the elders to the younger kids. And because of that, in some cases, a lot of Indian people, it's difficult to get them to work together. I think if we cooperate, and it has to be, it really has to be, in this day and age, we have to let all those things that happened in the past, we have to let those go. I think in this day and age, we definitely need to band together, work together, and develop these overseas markets. I think we have the capability, and we're attempting and trying continuously to do that.
Yeah.
And then also a lot of tribes that have agriculture products, they've been working locally with their local buyers, the local distributors for years and years and years. And they're kind of scared to drop those. They're scared to say to those distributors and those buyers, they're scared to say, well, I want to look over here. I want to go overseas and look over there, because they've established these relationships, and it's hard to tell them, or it's hard to explain to them that you can still do those relationships that you have. But let's look at other markets. And so those have been challenges over the years. Those are things that we continue to work on. And we do a lot of programs within the U.S. In addition to this program here where we brought press in from overseas. We also do a lot of interaction. We have meetings in the U.S. where tribes get the chance to meet together. They get the opportunity to explain what their tribe is doing and do presentations, and the chance for them to talk and work together and network. So I think those are things that it's just going to take a little more time than I anticipated. I thought it was going to be a little quicker, but it's taking a little bit of time. So I think those are two solid challenges that we have that we continue to work on. And then also the third one probably is to make sure that the culture is still maintained as we move forward, in this age of technology. It is difficult to try to keep younger people, kids that are growing up, understanding the old ways, and then allowing them to adapt the new ways and the old ways and integrate the two of those. So those are some of the challenges that we have as IAC.
There's some more.
There's more.
Yeah, fine, thank you. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, good job.
Cool.
So you have done a lot of interviews, seems so.
I've done quite a bit, I think. Too many.
Too many. Oh, there can never be too many.